Hi Valve! So I'm taking time out of playing Pokemon Go and catching all those cool new Gen 2 Pokemon to talk to you about something that I think that we should talk about. And that's, where do we want to live when we're done with school? Now, you know we've got about a year and a half until we're both done with our master's degrees. We both know that getting a visa to a place can take a long time, especially if you want to stay there permanently. So, because this process can take months, we should probably start looking into that now so we can decide and do all the paperwork so we can get there when we're done with school. I've got a few ideas, so let's talk about them. So in no particular order, my choices are Japan, solely because I already speak a little bit of Japanese. And one of the reasons I'd be interested in living in Japan is because I like some aspects of their school system if we ever decide to adopt kids. There are also a lot of aspects I don't like the school system in Japan, however, but it is something that I'd be interested in doing because I want to improve my Japanese. And without being in Japan, I think it'd be rather hard to get to the level I want to. Although dragging you to a country just for me to learn the language doesn't seem fair. What about France? That seems like an obvious solution since you're already in France. We both speak French, so that wouldn't be a huge problem. I could teach English there, and I really love Nice. It's probably one of my favorite cities in the world. I think it's beautiful. I love being near the water. That's something that I really want. I want to live near water. And Nice being a coastal city is amazing. It's so beautiful. There's water. I can just, I want to be able to go to the sea whenever I want. However, there are some aspects with the politics in France that I definitely don't agree with as well. France is possibly my #1 pick. But I'm not quite sure because it does get rather cold there sometimes. And so I was thinking, maybe Mexico. Neither of us speak Spanish really all that much, so I don't know if this is a great option. But it's warm all the time. I don't think it'd be too hard for us to learn Spanish if we really put our minds to it. I don't know much about Mexico, but I've heard some rather unenticing things about the country. And this is coming not only from other Americans, but also Mexicans born and raised there. And of course, I wouldn't make any decision about whether or not I should move there without looking more into the problems that have been expressed to me by Mexicans. I've also considered China, which would be easy for you because you speak Chinese. We could live in your hometown maybe, but that's kind of far north and I want to live somewhere warmer. And then there's that whole internet thing. I don't know if I can live without YouTube. You know how much I watch YouTube, but every picture I've seen of China is gorgeous. And then of course I could learn more Chinese, which is always great. So what countries have you been thinking about? Where are you interested in moving and why? And what's good about it and what sounds not so good about it? Hopefully we can get it figured out soon and we can start working on those visa papers. Cause Lord knows how long those will take. Okay, I'm gonna get back to playing Pokemon Go now. 我爱你宝贝